Hi.
Hi.
We're the Forest City Knit Girls. I'm Karri.
I'm Patty.
I'm June.
And this is episode 72.
Okay. Wow. Getting up there.
Yeah. And it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
We've missed you.
Mm-hmm. Very much.
Mm-hmm.
Very much. But yeah, we're here. And June and I are sisters. Carrie's our friend.
We might be rusty.
We are a little rusty,
Yeah.
so bear with us.
Yeah. And we're here to talk to you about our knitting.
We are.
And yarn and all that stuff.
Yes, because we're a knitting podcast
Mm-hmm.
from London, Ontario,
Yes.
which is also known as the Forest City.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's looking very foresty right now.
Yeah.
In this season.
It is.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's. We've had quite a bit of rain.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like we had a proper spring, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a wet, like everything was very green.
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night, for
yeah, and I
Mhm.
feel like, you know, all the flowers and the grass and the trees and everything, they all look beautiful.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's raining today.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting more rain. But last week was like super hot.
Yeah.
It was so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's summer.
I think you should turn that off.
I'm going to.
June's phone is digging at us.
My phone's having a boxing match.
Yeah, so we are happy to be here and bear with us.
Mhm.
Like Carrie said, we're rusty.
Yeah. And we've just been really busy. There's no
Yeah.
reason. We've just all had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But we're happy to be back.
We are.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
excited to be back. We're excited to talk about knitting.
Sometimes you just got to take some time off and deal with your life, right? And that's basically what's happened.
Yeah.
For
But
sure.
yeah, so here we go.
The last time we podcast, we had some giveaway things that we need to talk about, and it's been a while, so you're probably wondering what happened with those giveaways.
I know.
Guess
Well,
what?
Today's the day.
Today's the day. Yeah.
So the first giveaway was actually on our last video. So anybody who commented in the last video, we gathered the comments and did a random draw. And so the comment was, you know, give us suggestions on what you're reading or what you're watching on TV or whatever, and you know, like, just let us know. And I couldn't believe, like, there were so many wonderful comments.
Mhm.
I think in my book library now of want to read,
Yes.
I think I have over 100 books.
I know. Crazy.
Wow.
Me too. I
Because
just
every
kept taking
time,
notes.
me too. I just kept adding to my want to list, want to read list. And actually, I'm reading a book that was recommended several times in the comments, like a few times, and it's The Spoon Stealer,
Oh.
which is a Canadian written book based
Nice.
out of Nova Scotia.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's
Nice.
really good. It's a very compelling read. I have a hard time putting it down. I read usually when I go to bed at night, and I have a very hard time.
Going to bed.
Like, usually what happens is I read and read and read until my phone starts, like, because I read on my phone, which is silly, but that's how I do it. It starts tilting, like, it wakes me up. Like, okay,
Fall on your face.
time to stop reading. Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
fun.
So thank you everyone for your wonderful comments and all your ideas of what we can read and watch on TV. It's amazing. So the prize for that draw is this beautiful yarn from the Knitting Loft.
Nice.
So nice.
Yeah. I'll probably throw in a few little goodies when I send it out.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful, and it was very kind of the Knitting Loft to send this. It's their new base called Starlight, which is, might be hard to see. I think you can
Yeah, there's
probably
some
see the
sparkle in
sparkle.
there.
It's
Yeah.
so sparkly and beautiful.
Yeah.
And the colorway is called Apple Blossom, and you get both of these skeins. which is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's a lot on the skeins too, so you can
Yeah.
make probably a shawl or.
You totally could. I'm just trying to read that. I think it's a fingering weight yarn.
Sport.
Oh, it's a sport
Sport.
weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is 316 yards per skein.
That's
Nice.
great. You could even make a T-shirt with that probably, or a ranunculus or something with a large gauge.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I wish everyone can see it in person because the sparkles are just out of this world.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Congratulations
our
to
winner is Yukon Viv 9166.
Yay!
Congrats.
And this comment was started today. The Troop by Nick Cutter. Thought I needed some spine tingling this weekend.
It must be a thriller.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Amazing.
Congrats.
It's awesome. And then we are running a knit along as well. There hasn't been a huge amount of activity, which is fine. Like, we're not podcasting or whatever, but it is a whip along. So if you have some whips that you would like to get through, you're welcome to post in our knit along. And there's a comment thread and then also an FO thread. And from the FO thread is where we draw the winner. So we've already drawn one winner the last time we podcast, and we've drawn another one for this episode. And this is the prize.
Wow.
Pretty.
So this is like definitely enough yarn to make a sweater. It's a pretty red.
That's
It's
gorgeous.
almost like appley or something.
Mm.
And there are 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 skeins of it.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's a baby alpaca base, and there is 109 yards on each skein, and it is Elspeth Lavold yarn, which I've never heard of before,
No.
but it's so nice. Like,
It's
it's
so
so soft, and it looks like it's 2-ply, so it's got like a loose twist on it, but I feel like it will bloom
Yeah.
so nicely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 10 balls of that, and then also you get some sock yarn,
That's pretty.
which is from Lane Yarns, and it is really pretty. It kind of match.
Mhm.
I did that on purpose. So it's a fingering weight yarn with it's superwash and nylon. 75% superwash, 25% nylon.
Nice.
And there's 420 meters on this, so it's like a
Yeah.
hefty ball of yarn here.
Very cool.
Oh, there's something in here.
Oh, extra.
Oh, a little
For
spool
darn
of
it and stuff.
thread.
I guess if you get a hole or whatever you want to darn it, it's the same.
That's interesting. I
That
didn't
is
even know it was
cool.
in there.
A little
Well,
present
you can
inside.
have that too.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It must come with it for
Yeah.
a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I don't know though.
But it's the same
I mean,
color.
even it is. It's yeah.
It's the exact same colors. So it must be for darning if you need to like fix a hole or whatever.
Oh, that's
Very
cool.
cool.
Yeah. Okay, and so the winner is M. Joe, who is May, and we all know who May is.
Yeah.
With the little corgi.
Yeah.
Aw.
And May's FO finished object is this cute little sweater.
Beautiful.
Pretty.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Oh, she said she played Yarn Chicken, but she won.
Good. That's
Love it.
always a good feeling.
Yes.
Oh, she had to order
Another stain.
another
Whoops.
stain.
You
So,
gotta do what you gotta
yeah.
do, man.
Yeah. Well, good job. Good job. All right. Well, congrats to our winners. If you want to contact us either through email or on Ravelry or even where else, Instagram, that would work. Any of those places, contact me and I will get your prizes out to you sometime next week.
Amazing.
Nice.
So the next time we podcast, we'll pick a new prize for our knit along.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
every time we podcast, we're gonna have a prize to give away. Is that the way, Judy?
Fun. No.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk FOs.
Okay.
Patty, do you want to go first? Because yours is new and ours isn't.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
It's really cute, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on some tees. I have a lot of sweaters.
Yeah.
So I've been focusing more on tees and cardigans.
Nice.
So this is the Salt Kraken by Sari Norlin. And yeah, it was really fun to knit. It's a top-down construction. I did make some modifications. So the cuffs in the sweater in her pattern is those cuffs where you fold it in. So you knit a really long one and then do a row of purling and then fold it under and sew it down.
Yeah.
But I've done that before and I'm not a huge fan of that kind of look. So I ended up doing twisted rib for my cuffs. Yeah. Which is my favorite kind of ribbing. Yeah, so it's just basically white stripes where you alternate colors. I'm just gonna have to look up the yarn that I used. It's the Sans, I think it's called Sans Garn Line. Oh, did I say the name of it? Okay. So it's the Salt Kraken tee, and it's the Sans Garn Line, which is I think it's a linen base. And yeah, so it's cotton,
nice.
rayon, and linen.
Nice.
And it's DK weight. It was very nice to knit with. It's slightly splitty, but I think like often cotton yarns are a little bit splitty, but it wasn't a problem at all. Like I had no issue with it whatsoever. And yeah, I really like it. I like that I did it in this yarn because it's a sort of a cooler sort of fabric for the summer and everything. This is actually the first time I've worn it, just because I was putting it aside for the podcast.
Does it feel cooler too? Like
It
does
does.
feel
I'm
lighter?
not hot in it at all. It feels
Nice.
great. Yeah. I've heard before that when you block cotton or linen or something like that, it grows a little, but I didn't find it too bad with this. It was, it worked out really well. I didn't over stretch the fabric or anything though. I just kind of laid it flat, and then it took a little while to dry though. It took probably like a couple of days.
Oh wow.
And then I'd also have it on my blocking mats and have a fan blowing on it to help it along. Yeah, so it takes, I think, a little longer than wool does to dry, but I love it.
It's beautiful. I love the colors you chose.
Oh yeah, and the colors I chose, this color is Putty, and this color is Peach Blossom.
So pretty.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thanks. I think that's it.
Nice.
You want to go, Jan? or-
Sure. This is an oldie. I shouldn't say just. It's an
I
oldie.
love this one.
Me too.
Yeah, thank you. I never wear it, and I know it's really hot out, and I'm wearing long sleeves.
It's cool in the house.
But it's cool in the house, and actually it's not that hot because it's like wool greens.
Right.
You know, it's not too bad. So this is the simple V-neck. I had to write it down. Simple V-neck. Believe it or not, I knit this in 2021.
I remember when you did it.
Time flies.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's by Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I tested it for her. It's just a very simple V-neck sweater. It was top down. But she's got like a lot of nice details. Like twisted rib for all the ribbing. She's got like this nice seam here and on the sides.
So there's like a pearl row.
Yeah, pearl row.
I like the
It looked
V-neck
like a-
construction
Yeah,
too.
it's nice.
I forget how it was, but it was really interesting. I forget how it was, but it was done, you folded this down
Oh, yeah.
after,
Okay.
like to give it a little bit of structure, and yeah, it was really fun to knit. And I knit this with whole scarn, super soft, I forget the color, a pink.
Pink. It's pretty pink.
Did
Yeah.
you pair it?
And I paired it with Katya silk mohair, and it was purple. So the pink and the purple made it kind of like this fuchsia color.
I love it.
Hmm.
I must have seen you wear this before, but not in a really long time, and I totally forgot that you knit this sweater.
Me too.
It looks
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
on you.
Like I think I wore it in 2021 for the podcast, and then I haven't worn it since.
You should wear it more often.
You
Yeah,
should.
thanks.
It's nice.
Yeah, I like it. And then I found this blouse that I think goes perfectly with it.
Yeah,
too.
it
And
does.
It's got the same colors.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. It was a good one. I love her patterns.
Oh, yeah.
I've knit a couple. Yeah, they're
Me too.
they all look simple, like when you look at the design, but they have. She always puts these really cool details. Like they're just the finishing of them
Yeah.
is very professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like them. You can never go wrong buying one of her patterns.
No.
It's very professional.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you looking for your yarn and stuff there, lady?
Yeah, but the problem is I aspire to be Patty with my Ravelry page, and I'm not, so it's not even in
Me
there.
neither.
So I'm wearing a ranunculus, and I knit this a long time ago, so I have no idea what yarn I used at all. But
I
it's
can't remember either.
Me
I'm
neither.
trying.
paired with mohair, I know that. It was a light blue of something, and then I just think it's like the Rowan Kid Silk mohair white
Okay. Yeah.
on top of it. I had 3 ranunculuses, and the pink one was my favorite, and then my husband put it in the wash, and it felted and shrunk, so it's like a little baby ranunculus.
For Sparky.
Yeah. So I'm in the market of trying to figure out what yarn choice to knit another one, because it is my favorite fit of a short sleeve
It is nice.
Yeah.
sweater.
Yeah.
And the original pattern was like a one size fits all pattern, but then she rewrote it 4 sizes, but I still use the original. I like the way it
Me
fits.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just appreciate the fit.
Yeah. I've
I do
never
too.
used the added in. I always use the original.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't knit the ranunculus in a long time.
No.
I
I
started
feel like
one.
knitting another one too.
Yeah.
I started one on the weekend with yarn. So the pattern is like any fingering weight yarn. We've always just paired them with mohair for that extra. So I'm like, should I try it with just fingering weight yarn?
Yeah.
It will be more drapier and like a little more transparent, I think, because it's such a large needle.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was trying, and then I was like, I don't know I don't know what color I want. I really want that pink
You
one
know,
back.
if you were to use, say, like a non-superwash wool for your fingering weight, it would bloom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just superwash. It won't be as soft, but the superwash, you won't
Yeah.
get that bloom.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Give it some thought.
Yeah. So that's the goal, is to get another one on the needles this summer, because I love
Nice.
them so much.
I know. Me
I think
too.
the color of that one that you're wearing looks really good on you.
It does.
Yeah.
Thanks. I wish
Pretty.
this one was just a little bit longer. My pink one was like the right length.
Oh yeah.
I ran out of yarn, so I had to stop. I mean, it's fine because I wear like a tank top thingy underneath
Yeah.
it. But yeah, so ranunculus.
Very
It's a
nice.
good one.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Alright.
don't think I said who it was,
Oh.
but I'll just put it on the. It's Yanku Okamoto. I think
No,
it is.
it's Midori.
Oh
Haru.
right, the rug was Yanku.
Yes,
See,
yeah.
I shouldn't say
And
anything.
you said it so well.
You
too.
did.
Anyways, I must update my Ravelry profile, so I don't do that anymore.
You know, with Ravelry, it's just I do it more so just so I can go back and look on projects, right?
Mhm.
But I do it right from the beginning. I get my yarn, take a
I
photo,
know, you're
add it all
so
in.
smart
Mhm.
doing that.
I don't know why. I'm just in the habit of doing that,
Yeah.
and it's really just for myself.
Yeah.
So I can go back, and if I want to re-knit something, I can look at my notes and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm a little insane about it, but it
Yeah.
keeps me organized, and I don't know.
I do that
I enjoy
most of the
doing it.
time. I just haven't been in the past year. But
I've been really bad about taking FO photos when I finish
Mhm,
a
me
project.
too.
I get everything in there, but I have several that are done, like probably at least 6 projects now
Mhm.
that are finished, completed, but I haven't.
Updated them.
No,
Yeah.
no.
that's what I don't like is taking FO pictures because I take horrible pictures.
Everyone says that about themselves.
Yeah,
I say it
that's
too,
true.
and it's just
It's fine.
Like
need
I
to
look
get
horrible
past
in them,
that.
but I also physically take horrible pictures. I'm not a good photographer.
Well, I can help you.
Yeah, we'll have to have
Like an FO day.
an FO day. We'll
Bring all your FOs.
Yeah.
Up to you.
ages.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of FOs,
Shall we move on?
Mhm.
Ooh, you got that one done, did you?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Who wants to start?
I can start. I got, of course, quite a few because it's been a while since we podcast. Karri and I have the same one, but I'll do this one first. So this one, and I don't have my FO page at all finished. That's just the yarn there. It's the newest pattern by Caitlin Hunter. It's the Midsummer Tea. And it is a, I think, bulky weight sweater pattern. Yeah. So it uses bulky weight yarn. The yarn that I used is Aran weight, but it's very, I'll show you the sweater first. So
nice.
I did mine a crop version because I want to wear it like over a dress or with a skirt or something.
So cute.
So
So
pretty.
this is what it looks like.
Wow.
pretty
And very
cute.
drapey.
Yeah, and because
Wow.
you use large size needles, like I think the main needle was a size 8mm.
Wow.
So it was pretty quick to knit up. I enjoyed the construction of it. I did. It was fine, but it's a bottom-up sweater, which I have a little bit of issue with always knowing how long to make
Where
the
to-
body.
Yeah.
But so what I did is I actually followed the pattern exactly how it said, and it turned out really good.
So
That's
pretty.
really nice.
I think if I were to make another, I'd make it a little bit longer. But I think this will look really nice over a dress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so you knit the body in the round, you get to the top, and you knit the back first, and then there's some short row construction and that sort of thing. Then you knit the front, and then you do a 3 needle bind off
Nice.
for the shoulders, and then pick up the stitches to add the sleeves in.
That's so cute. Did you
Yeah.
pair the yarn with anything or just this?
I did not. So the yarn that I used is actually from very, very deep stash. And I had been spending like a couple of days like looking at my yarn and like thinking, oh, what should I knit it out of? And I don't know. And then like I woke up one morning and I'm like, oh, I have this.
That's so pretty.
And I went and grabbed it and I'm like, I'm just going to try it because I've
Yeah.
had it for so long. Why not use it, right? And I think it turned out really
beautiful.
nice.
It's the perfect yarn for it because
Yeah.
it makes it like it's light.
Yeah.
It's chunky, but it's light feeling.
Exactly.
Like so to.
It's
yeah.
a little strange yarn. So the yarn is called Barocco Abode, and it's in the color Bonfire. So it has like all sorts of
That's
different,
so
like
pretty.
I think every color is probably in this yarn. Like it's really
Vibrant,
very,
but kind of a muted vibrant.
yeah,
right?
because I think there's a lot of purple in it, which kind of tones it all down.
Yeah.
But there's orange, there's blue, there's pink, there's red, there's green, There's like navy, there's gray, lots of different colors in here. And the interesting thing about this yarn is it's not, for one thing, it's not really plied. There's like areas where it looks like it's twisted, so it's twisted thin, but then there, you come to parts of it where it gets thick and it's not twisted or anything. It's just like unspun yarn, and it just
so cool.
Yeah, so it made
It gives it some
of
texture.
this, texture, and it made some of the stitches larger than others, but it turned out great.
Okay, I want to order this yarn
Yeah.
and make that.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Because it's perfect.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Wow. I wonder if they still sell it. She
I
said it
don't
was in your
know.
deep stash.
Oh, deep stash. Like I've had this yarn probably 6+ years.
Wow.
Maybe longer.
I always
A long time.
Really?
Yep.
And I always wondered, like, I have such a hard time imagining what this is going to look like together. And it's perfect.
I know, it was kind of hard to imagine, but I was like, I'm just going to use it and see how it goes. And I love it.
And there's no pooling or anything.
No.
Like, it's just really pretty.
Yeah,
Wow.
thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, but I think that's all I have to say about this one.
And
It's
we can go to your Ravelry project page to look at the details.
You can look. Well, you can look at the
Not the
yarn.
FO picture though.
Right.
Yarn and needle size is there,
Perfect.
and a photo of the yarn I use, but no FOs yet. Yeah, so I would definitely knit this one again because it took me about like a week to knit
Wow.
because it's large needles,
Yeah.
right?
I need a quick knit.
I
Me
always
too.
find that when I knit with large needles, my knitting really slows down though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it grows so fast.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. You still knit it really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's satisfying.
It is.
Yeah. I think, if you're in a bit of a slump for knitting, I think a chunky project is the solution.
And that's kind of, it kind of
Get
came
you.
at a perfect time because I was feeling a little like uninspired. And then I'm like, I just need something quick to knit. And that was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, thanks. Do you guys want it?
Yeah. Do you want me to share mine? Okay, so I actually finished this at lunch today. So I didn't block it properly because I did have it out on a blocking mat, but then it wasn't drying fast enough. So I hung it on top of my air purifier that was on like turbo.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the DRK. This is the Destination Unknown cowl, and by
I think
Cheryl
it's the
Faust.
one I test knit.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And I just
So
it's so much
pretty.
fun, and I really, really, really like how it fits.
Is that the knitting loft?
Yes.
Cycle yarn?
Yep. So
After midnight.
is it after midnight?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's the main color I use is it's a light indigo blue, and the reason I know it's because we all indigo dyed some yarn.
Is that the stuff we did?
It is.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and it's 100% merino. It's really soft, so it'll be
It
nice and
is.
warm. And then I paired it with Spin Cycle After Midnight.
After
colorway.
midnight, yeah.
And the Spin Cycle is a worsted weight. And
So the dream, it's the dream. Is it called Dreams?
Dream State.
Dream State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the blue also is a worsted weight. Yeah. No, or was it Sport?
Sport. Did you hold two together? Maybe?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. Maybe it's Sport. Yeah, but it's a thick Sport. So anyway, it works. Yeah, and I
It
really
works
like it.
nicely.
I'm not going to put it on because it's going to mess up my hair, but it fits so perfectly. I know Patty said
Patty's
want me to
thick
put
she,
it on?
Patty enjoyed knitting hers, and she recommended that I knit it, and it's such a nice fitting cowl. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it looks good on you.
Yeah, it was really fun to test knit, and it's a great pattern.
Recommend
It's
it.
by Cheryl Faust, and she pays great attention to detail, so it's explained very well. Yeah, it's very nice, June.
Thanks.
I'm glad you finished it.
I know, me too. Just in time for the hot weather.
Yeah.
But I could actually wear it when I work at home when it's freezing cold.
True.
Yeah, no, I recommend it. It was fun. And it's mosaic knitting,
Love it.
which
Yeah.
makes it fun.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Thanks. Thank you. It's kind of the same color as your sweater, Karri.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Shall we do? I have some cowls too.
Okay.
So one of my whips that I was committing to getting done, I got done, which is, and I honestly think I sewed it the wrong way, but that's fine. Did I sew it the wrong way?
No, you didn't.
Is the Inclinations Cowl by Andrew Mowry,
Ooh, I
Pretty.
love
which
the
I
color.
started like a long time ago.
So nice.
So I got this done.
Did we start ours together?
No, I started mine like right after you finished yours.
Oh, okay.
We were
right.
driving somewhere and you were working on it in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's been sitting to
Oh,
Get done.
so nice.
Yeah. super cozy.
Oh, you're gonna
Mhm.
love
Can't
it.
wait.
Oh,
But
it's my favorite for cozy cowls, honestly.
yeah, I would make
It's
this
so
one again for
nice.
sure.
Hmm.
The yarn I used was the Shopple Edition 3. It's a DK weight cowl.
Yeah.
And you just alternate rows with the like 2 different colors.
Mhm.
One row is one color, the next row is the other. You just keep doing that the whole way.
And it's fisherman's rib.
Fisherman's rib.
Yeah.
Nice.
Some minor mistakes with the fisherman's rib in here, but you'd never know.
Yeah. That's the only thing. Like if you drop a stitch, it's really hard to pick up for
Yeah.
fisherman's rib. There are good videos.
Yes, she has a good video that I went to.
Yeah.
Cutting it back.
For me, what I found the best is I have to work back a few rows.
Yeah.
Until
Okay.
I got to the mistake, and then I could get going again.
I remember you doing that.
Yeah, but that's okay. It was worth it.
That also
And I
happened
think I
in the car.
remember you doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where were we going?
Can I see? Oh, that's
You know what?
nice.
It was when we went the
To
last time we
Kawartha?
went to Kawartha.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's when it was.
That is so nice.
So nice.
Like,
I
it has
love
a-
your colors too.
Me too. And the squish factor is just.
Yeah, the
beautiful.
shopple.
Yeah.
It's so squishy and soft.
Yeah.
See, you guys are inspiring me. Now I
Oh,
want to knit that too.
Yeah, do it.
How
it.
many balls of each shopple did you use?
Not even 2 of each.
Two,
I still
okay.
have leftovers.
But you still
So I get to
need
buy
2
some.
of each.
You need 2 of each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, something that's done for the summer.
It's beautiful. Okay.
We'll be all set in the fall.
Yeah. So this is an older pattern. It's by Andrea Mowry as well, and it's the shift cowl. And I've always wanted to knit it. I used the recommended yarn that it was called for, which is the Spin Cycle Dyed in the Wool in After Midnight and Never Weary. So After Midnight was the same color June used in her cowl, and Never Weary has a lot of
That's
purple
pretty.
in it.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
And this is how it turned out.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
colors are awesome.
Aren't they nice?
Mm.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And
they're
I
perfect.
didn't do any yarn chopping or anything. So like some people, if they want certain colors to go together, I just
Went with
didn't.
it.
I just
Yeah.
went with it.
Wow.
And I really love how it turned out.
Me too.
Also a very fun cowl to knit.
Hmm.
Not difficult, but it has a sewed together so you knit it basically in a big, almost a triangle. But it's flat at the top, and then it goes like this, and then it comes down like that. I think that one
Same,
did too,
yeah.
right? And then you sew. She gives you great instructions on how to sew it. This one, when I did it, didn't line up. I don't know. It got a little bunchy in a couple of spots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think I blocked it. It's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's maybe not as neat as other ones that I've done. But who cares? It's at the back
It's
of
at
your
the
neck.
back.
Nobody's gonna see it,
Exactly.
right? Yeah. So it basically fits the same as Karri's.
So pretty.
Pretty.
It's just like
Oh, I love the
Yeah.
colors.
this one. It's a little looser around the neck.
Gorgeous though.
So I think it would look really nice, like under a jean jacket in
Oh,
the
yeah.
fall, and
Yeah.
you could wear it under your winter coat too. But it's not. You're not going to get that nice snuggle factor like the one that Karri made. But I love it. I think the colors are
Gorgeous.
nice.
Yeah. It's so pretty. And it's really squishy feeling too.
Yeah.
But a little lighter.
A little lighter,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's really
Yeah.
pretty.
Thank you.
It would look really good.
Ooh,
on you.
it looks good on you. Those
My
colors.
colors.
Yeah.
Your colors too.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think it's Karri's colors too.
Ooh, look
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
And then, do you mind if I go again? This
You
is.
finished it.
Pardon?
You finished it.
I did. This is also another Andrea Mowry cowl. I don't know why.
One?
It's the Traveler.
Nice.
Yeah. We were all in the mood to knit her cowls for some
I
reason.
love knitting her patterns.
Yeah.
So I used, so it calls for a skein of fingering, and I paired mine with mohair. And I used full moon fibers in their nebulous sock base, and the colorway is called Pop Rocks.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
And then I used a Knit Picks Aloft for the mohair, and just a blush, a really light pink.
So pretty.
And this one is cozy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah. And it's got like little, she's got several traveler, a sweater, what else? A hat now.
Oh my gosh, it's
I
so
think
soft.
a shawl. Maybe a cardigan too. Anyways, there's a few a hoodie. That's what it is.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the hoodie that we bought? We all bought the pattern, and,
Mhm.
We were gonna say
And we never knit.
and we have the yarn all ready to go. Yeah.
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 But it's waiting
Sounds about
someday.
right. Sounds
That's the one.
Yeah.
And this is the cowl.
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, I love that.
Mhm.
It has like the nice squish,
Mhm.
cozy factor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then I had a little bit of the yarn left of the Pop Rocks, and I really, really thought the Pop Rocks colorway from Full Moon Fiber was pretty. So I decided to knit a hat to go with it. And the hat is called Cloves Entwined, and it's by Tiff Nealand.
Oh, I have
Sorry,
that
it's the Cloves Entwined Toque.
Mm.
And so my main color I used, it is Art-Filled Bell in graphite. And then I used the same combination to make the stripes.
Nice.
It's so pretty.
Which
The
is a
contrast.
modification. That's not exactly how the ridges are supposed to be knit in the pattern. In a way, it's I just, whenever I came to a ridge, I just subbed out for this yarn basically.
Pretty.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's cute. It's gonna mess up my hair.
Oh,
now.
that's so cute.
But yeah.
What
so
a beautiful
little
set. Aw.
Love it.
Yeah, I love the gray with that, with the pop rock
Yeah, it
color.
looks
It's
good,
nice.
eh?
Yeah, that's really cute.
Yeah.
I want the cold weather to come so we can wear hats.
No.
And she
Don't
makes,
rush summer.
She makes really good slouchy hats, so I'm not going to put a pom-pom on it. Because I
No.
actually like the slouch.
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost cast this one on. I bought this a while ago.
Yeah, it's
And
cute.
yeah, it's nice to see it in person because that is
It didn't take
really
overly
cute.
long to knit. Like just maybe 2 or 3 evenings, you know.
Pretty. And is this DK?
Oh,
Or
I
what's
think
it?
it's.
This is soft
I
one,
use.
isn't it?
Oh yeah. Is
I
this
use. I think it's fingering. The bell. Bell is fingering.
Did you double it?
Oh, maybe.
Because it feels thick.
Okay. Yes, it's worsted.
Okay.
So yeah, I doubled up my yarns. You're right.
Pretty.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
nice
it is
gray
thick.
too.
I may have paired mohair with the
It
gray,
looks
too.
mohairy in the middle.
Very mohairy.
Mohair.
It's lovely.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other infos?
I have this one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I always experiment with colors, and I feel This is a really colorful one.
I love
And
it.
it's still wet. I blocked it again at lunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it seems a little small. I don't know what's up. Anyway, I finished this a couple months ago, and this one is the DRK Everyday Cowl by Andrew Memory. And I used odds and ends of fingering weight yarn that I had left, and I doubled it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's DK weight?
Yeah, like a DK worsted weight.
It's pretty.
Yeah, yeah. And some of them, I know the names of the yarn. I know that for sure these two are Full Moon Fibers. And then the rest of them are from a mini skein set that I bought, I think in the Quartzes, and I can't remember who the dyer was. I can't remember. And they didn't have tags. I lost the tags.
Yeah.
So anyway.
That
Yeah, it's
happens.
cute. I really like it. That was a fun one to knit too. I don't think it is in a fade. Is it?
More like a
Or multicolored? No, I think it's a solid color pattern.
Oh, I
do
actually
you have
knit
it?
this one too.
But a lot of people knit it as. Oh no, never mind. It is supposed to be for multicolors. She has instructions.
Stripes.
Other striped, but she added
Oh, there
instructions
is.
near the end for how to do it, like if you want to do it as a fade or multicolors.
She has a fade.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So it didn't really turn out. Thank you. It didn't really
Yes,
turn
it
out
did.
as
No,
a
it looks
but-
great.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks really nice.
Those colors are awesome.
Oh yeah. Should I put it on?
Thank you. Yeah.
Or do you want to put it on?
No. I have like a ton of hairspray in my hair, and if it gets messed up, it'll go curly.
So do I. Whatever, I'll just look goofy.
Oh, that looks nice on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the colors are
The
It
colors
looks
look good.
awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it
Very
looks
nice.
good.
Oh, it looks so good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
Now we're all set for cowls.
Yep. And
I
think
want to
I'm
knit
gonna
more.
Yeah,
So
me
do
too.
I love cowls.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna knit a hat for each of these.
It's a good
match.
idea.
Nice.
Mhm. I still have like leftovers. Anyway, it was fun, and her construction like the same. She gave really good instructions on how to put it
Do a
together,
mattress stitch.
and
That one's actually an I-cord bind off, it looks
Yeah.
like. Or is it mattress? It looks like an I-cord to me.
it's not.
One of mine was an I-cord. I think this one. Yeah, see, this is
Oh, maybe it is.
the Traveler has the
Yeah.
I-cord bind off
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
She doesn't do them all like
No,
that though.
mine was a mattress stitch.
Yeah, so was this one.
Okay.
So was the chef.
Yeah, it was fun. I like these kind of. I love cowls.
Mhm.
I think we all do. They're just the
Yes.
best.
I like shawls too, but
Mhm.
you know, cowls you just
Throw
they're
them on.
so easy,
Yeah.
right?
Not bulky and
Yeah.
yeah.
Shawls.
Depends on
Fall
what
off
you're
of me.
looking for. You know, like
Yeah.
if you want something to wrap yourself in, obviously a shawl, right?
Yeah.
But a
Mhm.
cowl just under your coat is easy and looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Karri, shall we talk about
Yes, I'm like, I have no more FOs.
Yes,
but
you
I
do.
You
I keep having to remind you.
It's been so long.
The other day we're talking, Carrie's like, I have only one, and I'm like, no, you don't. You have another.
Oh, they're both so
Aren't they nice?
So this is our
nice.
interthreading
Oh
cardigans by Hannah Sandler.
Mhm. Karri and I test knit for her,
It.
and
I'll put mine on.
so nice.
I'm jealous. I want one.
It's got really nice, like, what do you call that? Like a slip in front stitch or something.
Yeah, kind of
What
gives
is
it like
it?
a waffle.
Waffle.
Like a waffly,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. That feels so good.
And it's so nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's super cozy.
Very. It's a little too warm for right now, but come fall, should I put mine on too?
Mhm. That looks so good on you, Karri.
Thanks.
The color's awesome on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knit mine in Knitting Loft.
It's beautiful.
I think I have some yarn here. It is their Cheeky DK. and the color is honey. That was the colorway I used.
Beautiful. And yours looks really nice on you too, Patty.
Oh, we look good together.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Those colors look good together.
I know.
I know.
We need to take some photos together.
Yeah.
Although we have photos for these already, so maybe we'll wear them to the same event someday.
There you go.
Yeah, so the yarn that I use for mine, is it? Oh yeah, it wasn't in here, was it?
Ulysses one?
Yes. I wish I had a tag. I'm pretty sure the color is Merlot. And it was the, I can never say it right, the Durirum Natura or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Ulysses, which is a DK weight. And it's not superwash yarn like yours is.
Yeah.
It's non-superwash yarn, I guess. But it's so cozy. The only thing is I have a light colored haired dog,
Oh.
so I'm constantly
Picking.
pulling off her fur. That's the only drawback to using a darker color.
Yeah.
But that's fine. It's still cozy, and it'll be my fall walking sweater.
I had it on a couple weeks ago when it got really, really cool. I was wearing it because it was chilly. But full confession, I am not a sewist. So I've actually lost a button down here. And I'm going to pass this to June to take home and fix because she is and I am not. So it was a challenge for me to put buttons on a sweater. So
Trying to
thankfully I have June here to save the day. So we'll be back on track.
I could sew it on too, but June offered, so.
Yeah. I also brought her another knit of mine that the buttons fell off. Clearly I'm not good with buttons.
I do not enjoy sewing buttons at all, so if June doesn't mind.
No, and no
That's
rush,
amazing.
June.
Okay.
It's the middle of summer. I'm not going to be wearing this anytime
Okay.
soon, so you can take it with you and fix it for me. I appreciate your help on that.
Welcome.
But yeah, such a fun knit. I loved the construction of the button band. How that was added on. It's a fun knit. I highly recommend it. Her patterns are on Etsy. So we'll put the information in the show notes.
Yeah. And she has some other nice
Amazing patterns.
I think she has her own website too, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she does. So you can get her patterns on Etsy or her website. But
Yeah.
Pretty
I've
sure
never
she
did
does.
any of her patterns.
I did
That was
that
the
other
first
test knit.
one.
for
Her
her.
patterns are very cute, and they're very well thought through and well written. I mean, and she's like, I don't know, very kind to her test knitters, like super sweet.
Yeah, she's
Super
really
sweet
nice.
lady.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
test knitting for her.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have. Do you guys have more?
No.
I have two more, and then I have. Sorry.
That's okay. Do you want me to read something for you?
Maybe can you like just move
Yeah.
that somewhere?
I can put stuff over here, June.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's
perfect.
do that because
the fun of being in the middle.
yeah. It's
Okay.
awkward.
So, it's really funny because we're doing this whip along, and well, I guess you finished a long whip. Yours are kind of newish, right? Yeah. So
You just keep casting on stuff and not finishing your whips?
I have been but I've been finishing my new stuff. I haven't been doing too many whips, but I do have one.
Oh, good.
But I'm going to show you this one, and this was a test knit that I did for Sweater Freak, and it's called the Flower Street Wrap. And the yarns I used were from the main color, which I guess is this color, the white color, is Artful Bell in Fireworks, and the rest of it were just random minis I had in my stash.
Nice.
So it is a very long wrap.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That is gorgeous.
I know.
So pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Look at all those colors.
I know.
Yeah.
It was so much fun to knit. Like, I just kept wanting to go because I
Mhm.
was so excited to see what the next color would look
Yeah.
like on.
That.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So it is I think a fingering weight yarn pattern, and it calls for 1 skein for the main color, which are the white stripes, and 12 minis. So
Wow.
yeah,
It's gorgeous. The color combo. And they're all so pretty. Like, I'm looking at this one. It's so tonal.
it was actually kind of hard to pick my minis because I
Yeah.
wasn't buying. How she did her pattern is she bought a fade kit of 12
Mhm.
minis. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But I was like, I don't want to spend any money, but I won't really love this and want to test knit it. So I just went through my minis and kept
Wow.
doing different combinations until I, found one that I thought looked decent.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You did a really good job.
Thank you. And so it's pretty simple, one to wear. You just kind of like, I'm sure there's lots of other different ways to wear it, but and I think in my FO photos I wore it with a jean jacket and it looks super good. So you could wear it like that,
Nice.
or these are the only two ways. I could wear it like this.
Cute.
You could double it,
Yeah.
You could
wrap it,
double
and then
it.
pull the things through too.
Maybe it's like
Yeah.
to move it a little to the side.
It looks nice like that.
Nice.
Cute.
Very pretty.
Yeah. Double it. So.
Yeah, and then wrap
Pull
both,
through the loop.
and then.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty versatile.
Mhm.
Love it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's nice how you get to see, no matter how it's wrapped, some of the green, some of the red, and some of the purple. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was really fun.
It looks like a beautiful pattern too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jenny has great patterns. Sweater freak. She's very talented.
Yeah.
And one more FO, and this one is also a sweater freak FO that I'm trying to find my project page here. Maybe I'll search it. XO. There it is. And I haven't done FO photos for this one yet.
Oh, I remember when you
Mhm.
started this.
Yeah.
How long ago has it been now?
So I cast this one on in April of 2021.
Wow.
Good for
And,
you.
yeah, I finished it. So I used Hue Local and her Glitz sock base in Dirty Talk, and then I paired it with Mohair, the Aloft Knit Picks in Cosmo, which is the bright pink that you see.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it feels light as a feather.
So soft.
That's
and-
gorgeous.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's got like a
Cool.
neat kind of shape to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like, that's a shape, right?
Is that a parallelogram?
Yes, yeah. And then with this one, you're alternating, I think, every 2 rows with the different colors. So the one row, which is this pink color in the mohair, 2 rows of that, and then you switch to the fingering weight for the next 2, and then alternate all the way through it.
Nice. What a beautiful garment.
Yes,
Really pretty.
I'm really happy to have it finished. Yeah, and it looks cute on too. It's so soft around the neck.
Very cute.
And this one, you see a lot of people that do the little tie.
Oh
in
yeah.
that, and it looks really cute like that, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All
Good
right.
job on the FOs, lady.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since we podcast, and you know me and my knitting.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. I have one other, it's a half object, or a hoe, just a sock.
Cute.
And the yarn that I use for this is camp fiber yarns, and I cannot remember the colorway or the vase.
Looks like s'mores.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
Totally, it could
Yeah.
be s'mores.
She always had the
This-
drink. Was it from your?
It was one from the drink.
So
Yeah,
could be a s'mores one.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it came as a kit. So you got this is the main color, and then you got a mini of the
Nice.
chocolate brown.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
She's like, I just knit a sock. Like, it's so much work to knit socks.
Well, you know what I mean. I have to finish the
other-
second one, which I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast on soon.
Very nice. I love the neutral color.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be a gift, so
Nice.
I need to get it on the other one on my needle. And I didn't use a pattern because I just have my regular way that I knit socks, but instead of doing straight knitting, I added in a little bit of a ribbing.
3x1 rib or something.
Yeah, I think it is. No, it's 4x1.
It's
No,
cute.
one.
I like the ribbing feeling on a sock.
Yeah.
You know what? It is
Mhm.
3x1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it too. It just makes it feel more snug.
Yeah, it gives it a little more structure.
Yeah.
And I feel like it makes it slightly stretchier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when you're knitting for somebody else, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think it's a good idea.
For sure.
I agree.
And it's a little more interesting to knit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very pretty.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Okay. So, that's our FOs. Somebody's making noise somewhere in the house. All right, so shall we talk about our whips?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we have the same whip from that picture that you were just showing.
Which one? This one?
No. Maybe we don't.
What picture was it?
Oh, maybe I'm losing my mind. Okay, well, I'll show you my whip and you can tell me if you have it.
Okay.
I just casted it on last night, so it's
Did
the
you?
tiniest whip
Oh,
in the world.
wow.
And it's the new mystery knit along, sock knit along.
Oh, I haven't cast that on
Okay.
yet, but I have my yarn picked out and I'm definitely going to participate. So
Fun.
And I'm in the middle of a row. That's who I
I
am.
love your colors.
Me too.
So I didn't even know that Stephen West was doing a mystery knit along for socks until like the Clue one popped up in YouTube yesterday, and I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
So then I went and looked. So I just started, and it calls for like a main color and then 3 contrast colors, or a main color and a self striping or whatever. So this was leftovers from when I did that spring thing shawl.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
you have
this
a lot
is-
left over.
Well, because I got 2 full skeins, and the main for the spring thing was the variegated, and
Right.
this was just for the edging.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
I knew I wanted to do socks with it because I really love the color.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So it's that, and then you pick. I just picked 3 minis from my stash that I'm going to use as the contrast. It's
Oh.
called the Poptastic. Yeah,
Really
that's what I was
like
saying.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
fun.
not mine.
Oh, okay. So it's called the Poptastic socks or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's fun. I didn't even know about it.
So then these are the 3 minis that I'm
Color
gonna use.
opportunity socks.
Color
Aw.
opportunity
That's
socks.
so cute.
It is cute.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Oh, now I gotta cast mine on.
Yeah. So these minis are sweet tea yarns from Molly Klein.
Aw.
Nice.
Yeah, they're in my stash. So I thought they'd look great with the blue.
They
do.
would, yeah, very summery.
Wow.
Mhm.
So I won't give a lot away because you can't really tell.
It's
what
a
this
and
is.
it's a mystery.
It's a
you
mystery
are.
knit along,
Yeah.
so you're only getting a clue a week.
Yeah.
Um,
For 4 weeks, I think.
Yeah, but there's like a wave, like it's like a ripple pattern in it. So I'm interested, and I feel like this is the leg, and then it's going to join together somehow. It's a very, you know how he constructs
Yeah.
things. You're like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
That's
So-
totally what it because I watched the video.
Did
Shows
you?
it at the end.
I'm trying not to watch the video, so
I did.
I'm excited to knit some socks. I needed something just to like get me back into it.
Yeah.
Something fun.
That's a good idea.
I've barely touched knitting since we podcasted last, and when I do, I don't like it, and I'm ripping stuff out. Like I'm not inspired. So
that's
this is
not
gonna,
like you either
No.
at all.
So I'm making socks.
So I'll bring mine next time because I have the yarn picked out.
Uh-huh.
My colors are completely different from Karri's, of course.
Nice.
My main color is more like a gray speckly yarn, and then I have some jewel tone minis to go
Nice.
with
Oh,
it. Yeah,
nice.
so I'll bring it next time.
Nice.
So, okay, I can show this one. So this is a test knit for Tanya Barley, who I have been test knitting for quite a bit because I just am obsessed with her and her designs. I think she does an amazing job on everything. This one is going to be a cardigan. I'm
nice.
just
Oh,
trying.
pretty.
Okay, so everything is like on
Twisty.
needles, and I'm just trying not to lose anything
Okay.
here or my ball yarn.
This is safe.
Okay, so this is called the There and Back Again cardigan, and I'm getting there.
Wow.
I'm getting there.
So much detail
I
in there.
know it's hard to see because my
Beautiful.
color is very dark.
Yeah.
I'll.
Oh, you can
Wow.
see it in the frame there.
Yeah.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it. Oh, there we go. So it has this pretty sort of lacy detail,
Like elongated stitches.
elongated. That's exactly what it is, Jan. Yeah.
Pretty.
Through the yoke, and then it also has it down the side and along the front trim, which might be kind of hard to see. So along the front trim, I'll be picking up to make a button band. So, and it shows off, it'll show off better once the button band is there. And then another nice detail, it has a split hem. So I'm just working on the hem right now. I did the left
Cool.
side. I'm almost done the back. I just have to bind off, and then I'll have to do the right side.
That's a very professional
Isn't
split
it?
hem.
I know.
Like it's overlapping a little bit instead of just.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So it was, I don't want to give too much away, but to do that, you had to pick up stitches from the body. Let's see. What else can I say about this? Oh yeah, the yarn that I'm using. I am using the Harrisville Nightshades in the color Stiletto, which has
So
like
nice.
a pinky purpley color.
Oh.
Yeah, I know
Pretty.
it's so dark. It's hard to see.
But you can see the little pops. I thought it was maybe the radio top one that I have, which is
No.
just purple. But yeah, this is definitely the pops are a bit brighter.
right. Yeah, and if you've knit with the Nightshades before, I assume the Day Shades is the same. You'll know that it's amazing yarn to work with. It's so nice. And I purchased. Oh, I wanted to mention I purchased the yarn at Needles in the Hay, which is in Peterborough. I've never been to the store before, so but I order from them online often. And they have a beautiful selection of, it's mostly non-superwash yarn.
Yeah.
It's like the more girthy yarns, you know, like they have Lore and they have Brooklyn Tweed there, the Nightshades. I don't know, they have a beautiful selection of yarn.
Yeah.
And so I recommend, especially for Canadians, because a lot of this yarn comes from out of country, right? So it's a good place to look for this kind of yarn. And they have amazing stock and they ship fast.
Yeah. And they're nice. I have relatives
So
in
nice.
Peterborough, and I've been to that store a couple times.
yeah.
Yeah, and actually
Nice.
just recently we were in Peterborough for a family event, and we went there. We were downtown because we were recommended to go to a donut shop, and I'm like, wait, it's right across the street from Needles in the Hay, but they were closed because it was Sunday. But I was looking in the window. Yeah, no, it's a lovely store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm I'm going to my cottage in a couple of weeks, which is up north in Halliburton. And it's not really close to Needles in the Hay, but it's closer than London is. So I'm thinking about dragging my husband there for the day. And we'll go to Needles in the Hay. We should go on the way. Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That might work out.
Yeah.
Good point. June and I may go.
Yeah.
I'd invite you, but I don't know if you... You can come.
Oh, thanks.
Hang out with our fam. Our crazy fam.
You can just bring me back a souvenir from the event.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
FaceTime
But
while
you
you're
totally
there and I'll
can
pick out what I
come.
want.
Yeah.
Thank you. How about you, June? Any whips?
I do, yeah. So I have a whip. Wait, I have to read. I can't remember names. It's called the V Halter by Sweater Free.
Oh, nice.
I think it is the cutest pattern. I have to show you on my phone if I can find my phone.
Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
talk?
So it's called the V Halter, and it is. I think it's the cutest pattern. Yeah, it's a halter top. So I'm doing it in 2 colors. So I've started this. It's a top down, and I started it this side, and now I'm working. So this is the front, and then I've cast on the back, and then you join it. So you can see how it's going to be, like, see how narrow that is? Like, that's
up
literally
here?
around the neck.
Oh, that's the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then the sleeve, like, this is where the sleeves are going to be. So it's a halter top.
Oh, yeah. It goes like, gotcha.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's so cute.
and my colors are the reverse of hers.
Do you want me to show
Yeah.
the picture?
Yeah, because
So-
then you get the
Yeah. That's
Is that not adorable?
so
Very
adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, so my main color is going to be this blue, the darker blue, and then the lighter blue for the contrast.
Nice.
I know.
What yarn are you using?
Okay, so the yarn
So
is
soft.
isn't that soft?
Is it cotton?
Okay, so this one is called True Blue. It's 100% pure indigo dyed cotton by Elle.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a DK weight. And then the lighter blue is a different yarn. It's a wool cotton. So it's by Rowan, and it's the wool cotton 4-ply.
It's also very soft.
Yeah. So it's 50-50, but I feel like because it's just for the stripe,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think it'll be
fine.
fine.
Pretty colors.
I know, right?
Yeah. I'm excited to see this one done.
Me too. And I did because I thought it'd be a quick one. Because literally, once I join, then it's just going to be in the round, and then you just have to knit like a little band for around the neck. And I just think it'd be
I guess
really pretty,
so.
like under a cardigan and whatever.
That's really cool.
Very
I love
nice.
it.
Yeah, thank you. I know I need to get working on it.
Yeah, you should.
And I really like this indigo color yarn. Apparently, it's supposed to fade with washing, so it'll look like denim, which is why it's called denim.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
My stuff's in there.
I love her patterns. We mentioned her a couple times, and we all love her patterns too.
Yeah.
She's another super professional designer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so polished.
And often different than normal constructions.
Yeah.
This one also is a sweater free pattern. This is called the Perfect Summer Tee. So it's supposed to be, well, you can do whatever you want, of course, but it's designed to be knit in like a cotton linen sort of summery fabric, but I chose to do woolen mohair.
Nice and snuggly in a hot summer
Yes.
day.
I don't know why. I just found I'll show you the yarn so you know what I'm talking about. So the one color is Holsgarn in cranberry, and it's in the super soft, so definitely wool. And then the other, the mohair
That's
it's like a
beautiful.
variegated mohair. And I had them in a project bag together. I have no idea originally what project I was going to cast on, but I'm like, oh, it's already all together. The mohair was already wound, and I'm like, I'm just going to cast it on.
That's a gorgeous mohair.
Yeah. And I don't have the bands or anything, but it is a Leo and Roxy mohair for sure. I remember buying it, but I don't know, can't tell you the color or anything like that. Yeah, so, and this is what it looks like. Knit up.
Very cool.
I'm very close to separating for sleeves, and once I do, you'll for sure be able to see what it looks like a lot better. So basically, it's a short sleeve design, and you pick up along the neckline and immediately bind off again, and I'm not sure that that's what I'm going to do. It depends on when I try it on how wide it is here. I don't like something too wide here. So if it's too wide, I might do, you know, a couple of rows and some decreases basically. And I'm also thinking about doing the bind offs in a different color, like just
that'd be nice.
in a dark gray or a black.
That would be really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, did I say everything? I'll show you a quick photo of hers. She did a really pretty purple and black one.
Oh.
I actually have that
It's a
pattern.
basic tee.
And when I was
right?
trying to figure out what to knit, I almost picked that
Oh,
one out.
yeah.
I said, okay, maybe
Yeah.
I'll do this one because it's in my library.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I haven't had a huge amount of time to knit on it because I'm doing these test knits. But it's, once you get going, I mean, it's just very basic knitting, right? In the round. So it's very nice.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
She came out, I think, today or just with
With a
the perfect tank, and it looks so
really?
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah. I saw that and thought I really want to cast that one on too.
So I'm also knitting something with Holstein Super Soft and a Surrey.
Ooh.
So similar.
Ooh.
And I also just cast this on. So I have like not a lot on.
Oh, this is the Andrea Mowry
Yeah.
one.
So I cast it on the
Oh,
Andrea
nice.
Mowry Nebula, her more recent pattern. It's a bottom up. Now I'm a little stuck, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
So I'll show you the picture of the actual sweater because it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
I bought yarn to make this. I haven't cast on
Yeah.
yet.
So I know
have
it's
my
on a
yarn.
smaller needle, so it'll stretch out a bit, but it calls for like 10 to 12 inches of positive ease, and my body shape, if I did that, it would look like a pillowcase
Yeah.
or something, right? Like I'm not gonna do that. So I don't know if I should have gone up one more size. I don't know if it's gonna be, I still want some positive ease. Like this will fit me.
I think, I don't, look at all the stretch in there.
Yeah.
Is that the bottom or the top?
The bottom, you knit it bottom up.
I don't know.
I think you should put it on some spare needles or some string just to see before you decide.
Yeah.
But I also think once blocked,
That's what I'm
like
thinking too.
look at all the stretch.
Because the next
Like,
size
you
up
can-
might be too much.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should try. I think you should do what June suggested as well, just to make 100% sure.
Yeah.
But I think if you're satisfied that it'll fit okay, once you block this, it'll grow.
Yeah.
It'll grow for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm using the Holstein Lucia, which is their baby alpaca silk that I'm holding
Pretty.
it with. And I don't know what that color is
Oh my
called.
gosh.
Elephant or something?
That is so soft.
Yeah, it's called Elephant.
Yeah. With just the flannel gray that I had in my stash of the Holst.
Very
It's a
nice.
perfect combo. This is beautiful.
Okay.
And it feels really
It's
good.
so nice, Karri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I bought yarn because I'm going to cast this one on. Actually, I'm going to take it to the cottage. But look at
Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, we matched though. We look
We
so
did.
close to each other.
That is so
With my sunglasses.
I know. So yeah, super bright. So it's Artfill, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But they posted on Instagram that this would be the perfect yarn to knit this exact same sweater.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like I love Artfill yarns, so I immediately went on to their website. They have a ton of different colors. It's a Surrey, a baby Surrey alpaca in a DK weight. And for some reason I was feeling bright.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So the colorway that I chose is called I think it's there it is, Spring Thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like a bright coral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that color is supposed to be suited for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous.
I know.
Yeah.
Just happy, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's really soft too. Nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think you're right. I'm going to put it on a cord or a spare needle.
Yeah.
Try it. I think it'll be fine. I'm just looking at it going, oh my gosh, should I have gone bigger? But then bigger seems way too big.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll feel better.
I have the
if you do
same
that.
problem. Exactly
Yeah.
like you. I have the same.
I wish my body type suited oversized things, but it doesn't,
Yeah,
and that's
me
fine.
neither.
I think it's we're larger chested,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it just
It just kind of
pulls
hangs
out
out.
like a
tent.
tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It just doesn't work for our body shape.
No.
So.
but I'm still gonna knit it, and I love it, and I love gray things.
Oh
so.
yeah. Gray's cozy.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Okay.
Me too.
I think I have. Oh, what do I have? So let me just. Oh, this is the yarn for the sock. No, is it? Oh yes, it is. So I can for the sock that I knit, whipped cream and chocolate shavings.
Oh yeah.
So the light color is whipped cream and chocolate shavings is the mini that I got with it.
Nice.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
It does.
Oh yeah, this one. So I was feeling like just a basic black hat.
Yeah.
So this one is called Double Double, and it's by somebody that I've never knit their patterns before, but super cute. So it's by Winter's Weather. But what's her name? Her name is Joey, and I'll just show you the hat and then talk about it. This is the hat. Cute. It's cute, eh? So the hat is kind of like, oh, who has a hat like this? So you knit, it's doubled. Who
So
else?
like the muscle bird?
It's like the muscle bird. Not exactly the same pattern. However, it's knit the same, where you knit a crown on both ends, and then
You can fold it in.
and then you
Yeah.
fold it
Okay.
in, so it's doubled.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cozy.
So I haven't gotten too far on it, but I would like to have it done maybe for when we go camping too.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
You never know what the weather will be.
Yeah.
So I need to get working on it. But my plan is to take a bunch of my whips when I'm on vacation, and because we're just going to be at the cottage and try to get some.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
So the construction of the hat is the one where you make a circle in the middle. You
Oh
do
yes,
a
I've
bunch
done
of-
that. Yeah.
And there's a video in the pattern to show you how to do it, but I can't remember exactly how it's done, but you make stitches on in a way that it's like, I think you use like a provisional yarn as well, and then you can pull the provisional yarn or something and it tightens it up. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I've done
about?
that.
Okay.
I think you did that with
I can't
Stephen
remember
West.
what for. Yeah, for Stephen West.
Oh.
Oh, that shawl.
The gradient,
his most
the
recent.
G-
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so I'm really
Cool.
excited. And I know it's kind of boring just knitting
soft.
with black, but
It's not boring.
No.
It's
You know,
really
like-
amazing.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like a nice black.
Yeah.
This doesn't fit very well yet, but.
It's like a Mary Poppins hat right now. You know, her little black hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It'll
Yeah, I
be
just think
really
it'll be
wearable.
cozy and it'll just go with everything,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The yarn I have is from even deeper stash than the sweater that I did. Like
Aw.
literally,
Good for you for getting into
I
that stash,
know
though.
when I was first buying yarns and not understanding what I was getting, but I was like looking at the amount you get on a skein. I'm like, oh wow, you get so much on this. I think it's like almost 600 yards or something like that. I don't know where it says. Oh well, sorry, I was wrong. It's 437, but
That's
it's
still good.
But it's lace weight. Why would I buy lace weight?
I think you bought it because the cute little label. It's got like the cutest little
alpaca. It's-
alpaca.
yeah,
Holding a ball of yarn.
Yeah.
Baby alpaca lace.
Plymouth Yarns. Luxury
It's
Plymouth
so nice.
Yeah.
It's so
it's
nice.
so soft. It's
really nice.
amazing.
Yeah.
So, and the pattern, it calls for DK, so I'm holding 2 strands together to make the hat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Oh, I can't wait to see that done.
Me too.
This is a lot because it's only 50 grams. So if you get
Right.
that 450 grams,
I had no idea what I was buying, but I'm using it. So.
That's
Yay. Yeah, I think that's it for whips.
that's okay. I'm not offering to help you at all.
That's okay.
Do you need help?
All right. So what's next?
I have nothing else. I don't even have any acquisitions to share.
Me neither.
I have a few, if you guys don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay. So when I ordered this for what is the sweater?
Nebula.
The Nebula sweater by Andrea Mowry, I also ordered this.
That's pretty.
And this is the Artfell Bell base. Doesn't say the color in
I
there.
have that. I knit with that color.
Have you?
Yeah, and I forget. It's like the grapefruit. No, I can't remember the name of it.
I don't think it
No.
was the grape.
No, I can't.
But there's no name on it, so I can't tell you what
Oh.
color it is. It's just like a pretty pink.
Very pretty.
But there's a couple of little one skein sort of, shawls that you can tie. There's one in particular by Lisa Haynes that I'm thinking about making this with.
Nice.
So,
Pretty.
that's going to be the plan for this. And then Gauge Dye Works has it's a bi-monthly yarn club that I signed up for. So I got a skein, and I can't tell you which order that I got them in because I can't remember. It probably doesn't say on these cards. But I got one skein in January, maybe this one.
I think I have this one.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's gorgeous.
One skein in March, and it says on it.
January.
And I was right.
Yeah.
I was
You
actually
were
right.
right.
January, March, May.
Pretty.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I forgot to bring it. You gave me one of these for
I
my
did.
birthday.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
It
wasn't-
just reminded me.
It wasn't from the club,
No,
but
but
it's a skein of the Gauge Dye Works.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring it next time.
Yeah. So really nice yarn. It's all 4-ply sock yarn in 70% merino, 20% nylon. This one is a bit bigger than these two. So these ones have 465 yards, and this one has 698 yards.
Oh, why?
Because this one is designed to knit a shawl.
Oh.
And so this is the first one that I got, and when I got the email that it was being shipped to me, they also sent me a couple of patterns.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
It's
they're
actually
really
pretty cool on here. All of them, it says this. Designed for the geometry of a triangular shawl. So then the stripes go like this in your triangular
Okay.
shawl.
Cool.
Or dyed like traditional self-striping sock,
Sock.
like in the round type of thing.
Yeah.
Or designed for the geometry of a raglan sweater with a striped or pattern yoke. So then the raglans
Right.
match up with the stripes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's so cool.
That is
How
cool.
in the world does she do that?
I don't know.
Wow.
And then it says, enter the colorway into their website, and product page includes photos of knitted samples, suggested patterns, and more.
Oh, gotta love.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so really fun. I don't think you can still sign up for it, but I think they're doing a summer one right now. And then I imagine they'll do, would they do a fall one? No, I think this one now would be spring fall because you get one every 2 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it was kind of fun to get them, and then you get 3 of them, but I was waiting for the first one, and then the other 2 just kind of showed up, and I completely forgot that I was getting them. But it was just kind of a nice surprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So weird that they don't have their colorway on here.
That's what I thought too, and I could probably just look it up in my email.
Our feels really nice yarn.
It's very nice.
Also
yarn.
a Canadian.
And the bell is a fingering weight.
Mhm.
However, it's a plump fingering
Yeah,
weight.
it's bouncy.
So it could actually be used for, I would say, a sport weight pattern.
Or it's springy. It's got a lot
Yeah,
of spring.
yeah.
It's really nice.
Mhm. And reasonably priced too, compared to.
Oh,
say-
it's called strawberry cream.
Yeah, I did. You know my Anka Struck long sweater with
Oh,
pockets?
Girlfriend?
Yeah, the girlfriend.
Ah,
Yeah, it has
strawberry
strawberry in
cream.
it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah.
Because you
Very
did
nice.
yours like a spade, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like it because it's like a bubblegummy pink, which I think is cute.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of romantic looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last things that I want to show are just some books. So probably, have I showed this one?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have I showed this one?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I've showed them all already. Have I showed this one?
I don't think you showed this one. You showed the sock ones.
Okay.
Okay.
So the ones that I've already shown, I'll just do a real quick show. This is knit a box of socks, and it's by Julianne. What's her name?
Julianne Knitter, I think, is on.
Oh,
isn't it?
Yeah,
What's her name?
yeah.
We knit mittens of hers.
No,
No?
No.
not
Oh.
her.
I think she's called Julianne Knitter on Instagram. maybe.
Something
Okay.
like that. Anyway, she wrote a book, and I did show this, and it's all with socks, and then the Summerlee one as well, called the Sock Project.
Very cute.
So the new one that I got
one's
is
nice.
it's by the Petite Knitter, and it's called Arctic Knits, and she just released this one I think like a month ago. She had it on pre-order, so I bought it a while ago and then just received it a month or so ago.
Oh my god, that is
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So she lives in Canada, but somewhere maybe in the Yukon or something. Is that right? Wonder if it says where I should have actually looked this up. Maybe she doesn't say where she actually lives.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
In a
That's her.
cold climate.
In a cold climate somewhere in Canada. So that's her.
And I think we just assume it's somewhere in the
Life-
Arctic because
oh.
of the name.
The Arctic.
Archipelago?
What do you know what that says?
Archipelago.
Archipelago? No.
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 So you get several sweater patterns in this book. Some hat patterns, some socks, and some mittens.
Nice.
Lots of patterns.
Yeah,
in there.
lots of patterns. And so this is the kind of climate that she lives in.
The tundra.
Yes. And I think she uses rustic yarns normally. So
I love her color.
Oh,
Like her
I love
aesthetic
her-
is so pretty.
I know.
Mhm.
And the photography is amazing. Trying to get to some patterns here.
It's very earthy.
So
Like I can really see that she draws inspiration from her
Colors
the
that she's
color, her point, like the train.
definitely.
Yeah.
And she has a bunny, which is
Aw.
adorable.
Mm-hmm.
And she's so cute. Try to show you something. So there's a hat and a sweater.
So pretty.
It's beautiful. Oh, and another thing, and you can still do this if you want, but she has put out a monthly yarn club subscription.
Oh really?
Yep, and you get yarn, a pattern, and little goodies to go with it.
Fun.
Yeah.
So like a kit, like yarn to make the pattern.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I signed up for the whole year, but you can just do like a month. Like she'll put out a reminder, send out an email, like if you sign up for her email, for when she's putting out the next one.
Cool. Did you get yours yet?
No, I got the pattern, so I can show you what the pattern looks like, but I haven't gotten my package yet.
Okay.
It just got sent a couple of days ago,
Fun.
like at the beginning of the week, I think, or
Oh,
maybe it was last week.
what a beautiful
kitty
cat.
Yeah. Oh, there's a pair of socks too. Okay.
I
Last
last
one.
everything in there.
I know it looks so cozy. Yeah, so
Very nice.
that's what that looks like. And then the pattern that I got is for a little scarf, and I'm gonna knit it when I get my yarn because it's specifically for this pattern.
Okay.
Yeah. There it is. It's really cute. Let's get a picture. It looks like that.
Oh, cute.
That is cute. It looks almost polka dotty.
It's got little
Oh, flowers.
flowers.
Oh, they're flowers.
Yeah.
Cute.
But it's one of those ones where you can, it's just a little one, so you can tie it around your neck. And it's so cute.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so that's all I'm going to talk about.
Good.
She lives in Equalent.
Okay. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So,
I always get lost in the books at the end.
I know. Then we stopped talking and we
Yeah.
were just staring at the books, so probably should
Sorry.
wrap this up.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It's a beautiful book, though.
Mhm.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I guess that's all we're going to talk about tonight. Just a reminder to our winners to reach out to us through email, Ravelry, or Instagram even is fine. So I can get your prizes off to you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about our whip along. If you have whips, please join. Yeah, and we'll every time we do a podcast this year, we will have a new prize to give away. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we're gonna get back to being a little more regular
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. We need to.
It's inspiring to be
It
here
is.
looking at all these beautiful knits. So I'm motivated to go home and knit.
Me too.
When we're
You
done.
two inspire me. Our viewers inspire us.
Yeah, totally.
It'd be nice to get a little back to normal. too,
Yeah.
For
with
sure.
life,
Mhm.
right?
For sure.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was great catching up and yeah.
Happy New
I
Year!
know. Right, that's what we usually say.
Carrie's tongue tied.
We'll see you soon. And
Yes.
thanks for watching.
Yes.
Happy knitting.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.